Sean, a 40-year-old man with tired eyes and a heart full of unanswered questions, sat alone in his car, watching the rain hit the windshield. He had everything society said he should want: a decent apartment, a good salary, a respectable job title. But every morning, he woke up with the same question echoing in his chest. Is this it? He was exhausted, not just in his body, but in his soul. Years of long hours, pleasing bosses who barely remembered his name, pretending to be okay at family dinners. It had drained something vital from him. Then, one Monday morning, during yet another lifeless Zoom call, Sean came across a quote online. "He who seeks gold will find only dust. He who seeks meaning will find everything." The monk of Mount Uro. Something about that sentence struck a nerve. With nothing to lose and a quiet desperation growing inside him, Sean packed a small bag, took a week off, and traveled across the world to find the monk. The journey was brutal. The trail to Mount Uro was steep. Cold rain poured as he climbed. At one point, soaked and shaking, Sean yelled out into the trees, "Why am I even doing this? A monk? Wisdom? This is insane." But something deep inside whispered, "Keep going." At the top of the mountain, he collapsed in front of a small wooden hut. An elderly monk stepped outside, frail, with kind eyes that seemed to hold the weight of the universe. He simply asked, "Tea?" Sean stayed for 3 days. He expected answers, deep conversations, some big revelation. But the monk mostly sat in silence. They shared simple meals, tended to a garden, took long walks in the fog. Frustrated, Sean finally blurted out, "Aren't you going to tell me the secret of millions? That's what the quote said." The monk looked at him gently and replied, "You didn't come here for money. You came here because you forgot how to live." Sean froze. The monk continued, "The world sold you a lie, that millions in your bank account would silence the storm in your heart. But millions of what, Sean? Coins? Or moments that matter?" It hit him like lightning. The millions the monk spoke of weren't about money. They were millions of seconds, smiles, breaths, connections, sunrises. The real wealth we overlook every single day. The morning Sean left, the monk quietly placed a small wooden box into his bag. He said, "Open it only when you're truly lost again." Months passed. Back in the city, Sean lost his job. His savings were shrinking. The weight in his chest returned. He remembered the box. Inside, just a mirror. He turned it over. A message was carved into the wood. "You are the wealth. You are the answer. Look again." Sean cried. He didn't become a millionaire, but he felt richer than ever. He began waking up at sunrise, volunteering at a youth shelter. He created a small coaching program to help others rediscover joy beyond the paycheck. He laughed more, slept better, and lived with a heart full of purpose. One morning, while walking through the park, a small child ran up to him and asked, "Mister, why do you look so happy? Do you have a secret?" Sean smiled and said, "Millions of them." Maybe you're like Sean, tired, searching, wondering if there's something more. Let this be your sign. You are not empty. You're just disconnected from what matters. And maybe, just maybe, you don't need more money. Maybe you just need to remember who you are. If this story touched your heart, don't stop here. Watch more stories like this. Stories that awaken, that inspire, that remind you, sometimes all it takes is one story to change everything. You are the secret. You are the millions.